Hello? Is this thing on? There we go. Sorry about that. Howdy, everyone. What's going on? Nicolas Cage's me is here. Hello. Tilted Cat, what's up? Mystic Star, hello. Gorilla Plays Games. Oh, I wasn't able to still stream. Yeah, last time I got to the end of Act 1. Linnea, what's up? Drudel, what's up? Sarah, what's up? Everyone's here. What's up, everyone? Gonna be playing more Kentucky Route Zero today. Last time we got to the end of Act 1, we saw some spooky stuff. It wasn't too spooky, but we saw some cool stuff. Uh, we were in a truck, and we were in a mine, we were in a house, and we saw a barn disappear and turn into a road, and that's where we ended last time. Probably Ollie, what's up? That's cool. You're playing KRZ. It's an awesome game. I'm like, scene 4, Act 4, scene 4. Super cool storytelling. Yeah, I'm excited for the rest of it. I really like the beginning, so I'm curious to see how it goes. PTV. Yeah, thank you, PTV. Make sure to give the stream a like if you like what I'm doing. And if you don't, you can still like the stream. Playing video games, you need to get back out on that ice. I know. We can't spend all the time on the ice. We have to value our time on the ice. So, without further ado, I shall continue. Limits and demonstrations. Whoa. Limits and demonstrations. Whoa. Looks like a different cast of crew. Last time we were Conway and Shannon. Like the typeface. Yeah. 29 viewers, only 3 likes. What's up with that? That's okay. Hello, the Rock Socks. Whoa. We'll text limits and demonstrations. A Lula Chamberlain retrospective. Marking the first major public showcase of her work in over 20 years, this retrospective exhibition of work by pioneering installation artist Lula Chamberlain comprises a diagonal slice through time, place, and form. The pieces on display here were individually debuted over a period of 35 years, designed in Chamberlain's various homes and studios between her beloved Mexico City and her native Elizabethtown. They represent a range of scale and impact from the intimate warmth of vertex texture fetch to the infamous Visage, the latter of which requires a vertical clearance of over 30 feet. Yet these works share a confounding legacy. In each of their debut exhibitions, they were nearly impossible to install. Galleries and museums balked at their scale, power requirements, and highly skilled labor involved in maintaining these works for display. Some of their debuts collapsed collapsed under the weight of the logistics, only to be successfully executed much later. Dang. There's a lot of reading in this game, by the way, if you can't tell. And so, just as they describe the outer limits of Chamberlain's range as an installation artist, the geographical edges and vertices of her itinerant home and life, itinerant home life, and the beginning and end of her distinguished career, the works on display here also trace the extremes of our capabilities and the frontiers of our patience as both viewers and exhibitors. Are we capable of viewing these works as they were meant to be viewed? Do we even want to be? Cool. No complaints. You're basically reading me a bedtime story. Trent, just sit back and I'll read it for you. Thank you, Owen. That'd be sick. Bryson! What's up, Bryson? Whoa. Title card. Basement. Puzzle 2. Artist, Sunset, and Horse. 1976. Plaster and wire. What do you think she means by puzzle? Can you read the covers of those books? Sad, solemn, sad. What do you think she means by puzzle? Bob. These are all new people. Emily, Bob. Were those the Shannon's parents' names last time? Or am I misremembering? Or am I speculating? Yeah, weird. I guess it's something you can solve. They must be symbols. Artist, sunset, horse. Or it's an anagram. Or like a code. Bob and Ben. Or it's just misdirection. Maybe it's not a puzzle, but it's just about a puzzle. I'll say the misdirection one. Maybe it's a puzzle, but there's no right answer. That is kind of sad. Cool. Emily, Bob, and Ben. They're walking right up to it. Oh. Overdubbed Nam June Pike installation in the style of Edward Packard. 1965, 1973, 1980. Magnetic tape, handheld tape, playback head, speaker system, voice of the artist, computer synthesized speech. Oh, I read about this one. It's interactive. Whoa. How does it work? It's a bunch of old tape, and you run this tape playback head along it. And just listen to the recordings, I guess. Let's try it out. I think you start in the middle. Oh. As Bob drags the playback head along the tape, a woman's voice issues unsteadily from the speakers. We start in the middle. Donald and Joseph are in the hallway. I am in an office. The walls are lined with filing cabinets. A few drawers hang open. The door is ajar. A massive computer looms in the corner. There are some punched cards on the floor. Synthetic voice recording spliced awkwardly into the tape lists out options in monotone. Ooh. To examine cards, rotate 30 degrees and advance 7 inches. To leave room, rotate 17 degrees and advance 4 inches. To activate computer, rotate 200 degrees and advance 15 inches. Ooh. Spooky. I watched the season finale of Fargo, but I may pop in if you're still playing. Heck yeah. Have fun, Linnea. Enjoy. 7 Sins. I don't know if it's spooky, but it's kind of uncanny at some points. There's just kind of like weird things, but I don't think it's been spooky yet. Examine cards. Bob moves the playback head to another strip of tape. Encoded in the holes punched through these cards is a first draft of the poetics subsystem. I can't read punched cards by sight. Donald can, I think. Anyways, this version is pretty underwhelming. To leave room, rotate 17 degrees and advance 4 inches. To activate computer, rotate 200 degrees and advance 15 inches. Activate computer. Bob moves the playback head to another strip of tape. So loud, I love it. I'm now holding 2 punched cards. On one of them, Joseph has scribbled a note, caves. The other is blank. To insert caves card, rotate 11 degrees and advance 2 inches. To insert blank card, rotate 95 degrees and advance 14 inches. Caves? We're on a dirt trail in the park. Or, well, it's not really a trail. Donald Distant. It's a trail. It's more like a tendency. There tend to be fewer plants here on the path we've been walking. Walking sounds. Now we're walking at the edge of a massive hole. The dirt gives way to mossy rock as the ground sinks into darkness. Joseph and Donald are following a rope down into the cave. They have computer equipment tied to their backs. So do I. Computer. To enter the cave, rotate 65 degrees left and advance 4 inches. It's a good way to say. It's definitely not intentionally spooky. While there are some spooky moments, it's not a horror/scary game at all. Oh, okay. It's a thinker. We gotta put our thinking caps on. Our Mothman thinking caps. I'm supposed to be reading about Chilean architecture right now. Does this have anything to do with that? Ingmar, I'm not sure. There's a weird chance it could. But probably not. Rats. I chose enter the cave. That's the last trip, so everything's down here now. Donald Distant. The final resting place. Joseph Distant. Don't be so morbid. Computer. To remember a fond gesture, rotate 180 degrees and advance 23 inches. To regret a harsh word, rotate 12 degrees and advance 6 inches. Ooh, remember a fond gesture or regret a harsh word? Remember. It's morning. Ooh, voice. It's morning now. I'm in the car. I'm driving to work. This is the last recording I'll make on this tape, and then I'll drop it in the mail tomorrow, and then who knows. I've been recording onto this tape for 15 years, I think. A lot of other things have happened, so here's a story. When I met Donald and Joseph, they were both students, and I was in a band performing on campus. They came to my show, and then we met at some bar and had a few drinks together. Joseph wanted to impress me, so he stole a metal cocktail tumbler and gave it to me. We got kicked out, wandered drunkenly until morning, and finally ended up at a diner. And now I use the tumbler to store extra pens on my desk. So, I'm almost out of tape. I guess I'll just let it run out while I drive. Thanks, Moira. Rolling for train wreck. Oh, the Rock Sox. Thanks for the gifted membership. Thank you. Oh, Origimi got it. Cool. Sorry, train wreck. Rolling for train wreck. Thank you. Thank you so much, the Rock Sox. I really appreciate that. And sorry, train wreck. Maybe someday you'll get gifted one. The train wreck here. Oh, I don't. Gorilla plays games. I'm not sure. Acceptable. I got a couple more bucks for another attempt. Thank you, the Rock Sox. You don't have to. Woo. No instructions. Hey, go back a bit. Maybe we missed something. Guess we should stop then. Let me do that one. Oh, Rock Sox, thank you. Thanks for another gifted membership. And Nikki Biscuits got it. Dang. Cool. Well, thank you, the Rock Sox, for gifting those memberships. And Trainwreck, maybe someday you'll get one. No instructions? No, that's the end of this tape strip. I don't think we ever reached this long. Wait. I don't think we ever reached this long one at the top here. Is it cheating to skip over there? So I think I understand what's happening. It was kind of like a wall with a bunch of lines on it. I think each one is like if you follow one, it like tells these tapes, I think. I think that's what it was. Hi, Goblin Dog. My Wednesday's pretty good. Just been here most of the day editing, but pretty much all day I've been at this desk editing. But yeah, now we're doing a little stream, and then after this, I got more editing. But doing pretty good, having a pretty good day. How are you? How is everyone doing today? So should we skip to another part of it? I'll say, let's see what we missed. I won't tell a soul. Bob moves the playback head to another strip of tape. Distant. Think of our work, our research. You'll die in these damn cold caves. And what about those men? You know they'll come back. We'll go deeper. That's all. They'll never find us. Did you hear their voices? They'll find you. But not me. I'm going back to the surface. Lula, stop. Your stupid fighting is ringing through the whole damn cave. Joseph is right. We can't stay here. I'm leaving too. But I'm not going back to the surface. I'm taking my station wagon and I'm heading down the Zero. That's where we're trying to go. You'll be lost forever. But we need your voice for the machine, Lula. It only recognizes your voice. I'll send you this tape when I'm done recording. I'll put it in the mail and then you can see what your damn machine does with it. Oh. Huh. Yeah, see? That's cool. So each one of those was like a part of it. Oh, whoa. Yeah, like it branches off. Cool. Pit Chance, what's up? Good to hear. I've been binging your Stardew streams while I work on a big animation project. Oh, cool. Watching your streams inspires Zen mode. Oh, sick. Thanks, Goblin Dog. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Let me adjust my camera a little bit. Cool. Go Zen mode. Cool. Yeah, This game's pretty cool. Whoa! Huh. There it is. I don't know what that is. Title card. Visage, 1984. Unknown media. What is that made of? What kind of machines are those? I find this profoundly moving. What do you think, Bob? I'll say that one. Slice a visage to build a visage. A puzzle to its owner. What? What? It's a poem I read. I think it was written by a computer. Sounds like it. I think it's lovely. I think it's lovely. It's like a face. There's a face in there. The rock sucks. Where did Jack Stauber go? Oh, I don't know. The rock sucks had a good day. Awesome. Lots of deliberation about the next steps in my writing journey. Also cuddled and played with my cat. Made chicken and rice for dinner. Very good. I had rice for dinner too. Heck yeah. I think this is the last one? Or there might be one more after this? Vertex texture fetch. Tree, television, and suspended cathode ray tube. 1968. Found materials. Bob, this seems like your kind of thing. The fixture on the TV. Nice plant. I'll say the picture on the TV. What is that? It's a lighthouse? No, it's a weather vane or a windmill or something. Is it a lighthouse? Oh, there's another one. Another one. Spinning coin, suspended. Correcting for angular motion. 1976. Found materials. What a lovely image. Feels so strangely alive. To Ben, didn't you have one of those? Oh yeah, I did have an old microfilm reader like this. I got it at a garage sale. Couldn't figure out what to do with it. That's my whole shed, just a bunch of weird, obsolete electronics I thought I might use. Someday. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe I'll just sell them for scrap when the price of lead and plastic goes up. I guess everything gets broken down eventually. And the exit. I guess that's it. Yeah. Let's see the exit. Just a prequel to Disco Elysium. Thy Vincent. I don't think so. I don't think so. Exit. Yeah, I guess I'm ready to go. I took around a bit more. Yeah, this show is exhausting. Yeah, I need to get to work anyway. Cool. I don't know who any of those people were. Act 2. Oh. Oh, is that like a little cut? That was like a little cutscene of its own. Oh. So Act 1, limits and demonstrations. Act 2. Then there's another one after this. Well, there's like 5. Attention, Lula Chamberlain. RE, your application. Thank you for your application to the Gaston Trust for Imagined Architectures. Let me start again. Thank you for your application to the Gaston Trust for Imagined Architectures Annual Fellowship. We received a record number of applications this year, over 100 in total, and regrettably, we can award only one fellowship position per year. As you know, our review process includes a multi-phase blind committee analysis of portfolio submissions, as well as a careful review by a panel of subject matter experts on each applicant's notability and relevance in the field. We must be extremely selective in our process so as to maintain the standards we have established over 35 years in operation. Over our 35 years in operation, our panel did not select your application. We encourage you to consider reapplying next year. Many young artists and architects reapply before being accepted. Sincerely, Dr. Carl Stone Norden, Architect, Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture. Below the printed text is a hastily handwritten note. Hastily handwritten note. Sorry for the condescending form letter. Love your work. Unfortunately, I just do the mail here. Aww. Your obedient servant, Robert. Lula throws the letter in the waste bin. Lula folds the letter and puts it in her handbag. We'll do that one. Lula opens a folder on her desk labeled proposals. Lula opens a folder of writing paper on her desk. Invertebrado. It'll be back next week. Just doing a little break from it. Damn, my friendship with Stardew Valley is over. Now Kentucky is my new best friend. No, I didn't say that. Oh, by the way, Trent, Alex's stream had a cat versus chair poll, and chair won. And I said, you're more of a cat man than he is. At the same time, chairs were deemed unfit for cat people. Huh. Alex stream. Stirring the pot. Yeah, we'll probably do Stardew next week. Just doing this little break, trying something new. Hi, Mantra Beeg. It's not a complaint or anything, but it's interesting how if you're just listening to the audio here, you can't distinguish which of the things you're saying are your own remarks rather than the text in the game. Sorry. Back to the game. Maybe I could say that, or I don't know. I'll see what I can do. Lula opens a folder on her desk labeled proposals, or folder of writing paper on her desk. Let's do proposals. Lula sorts through the documents, all printed on a fading letterhead reading Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. Proposal 1, site, hospital, proposed use, auto dealership. Proposal 2, site, distillery, proposed use, graveyard. Proposal 3, site, basketball court, proposed use, kennel. This is just like a job simulator. Proposal 1, hospital closed due to repeated sanitation violations. Auto dealership sanitation requirements comparatively lax. Small operating rooms could be repurposed into offices. Large cubicle-style administrative offices could be repurposed into showrooms. Stamps it endorsed or opposed. Sure. Works for me. Proposal 2, site, distillery, proposed use, graveyard. Oh yeah, I was just reading that again. Proposal 2, I guess I'll just go down the list. Proposal 2, distillery still active but scaling down operation due to less than half of site. Distillery built on top, graveyard originally. Hybrid distillery slash graveyard could share resources. Chapel once repurposed into bottling facility could be repurposed into chapel. Wait. Sure. Yeah. I'm probably just gonna endorse all of these. Wow, it's just like the real thing. I think I'm in Kentucky. Oh, Rick clears his throat. Busy? It's not important. Buried. How are you, Rick? How are you, Rick? Trentucky. I shouldn't complain, so. Did you get my note? About the office party? I'm going stag. About the proposals? I've just finished them. Let's go to this party. Oh yeah, I didn't mean, hey, I'm probably not going anyway. Lots to do, you know? A lot of new drafts. So how did your application go? I was in the mailroom and I saw you got a letter back. Sorry, I don't mean to pry, I just saw. It's fine, Rick. I'm not going anywhere. How's your goldfish? Cool. That was awesome. Act Act 2 Scene 1. Hey, we're back. Out of the Lula cutscene. What are y'all saying? What are y'all saying? Watching 21 grams. Montrabeak, what's that? I've not heard of that. Pitch chance. Trent only plays games we can't stream snipe. No. I'm saying the games and your tone seem to overlap quite often. Hi, DD. This is somehow worse than IRL job conversations. I'd be a friendly stream sniper. Oh, I bet. What is this game? What is this again? Trent, you're my hero. Thanks, Tim Tam Slam. Let's see what's happening. So last time we ended up on, back in this story, we ended up on the 0. And then I ended the stream. And then we've just been doing fun office stuff so far, and now we're seeing what's happening. End of the line. Shannon. End of the line. Conway. Seems that way. Maybe it's still under construction. Maybe it's still under construction. Well, work seemed to have stopped for the moment. Blue. I want to talk to Blue. Get a good rest in the truck. This leg is getting kind of stiff now, Blue. Oh yeah, he hurt his leg. That's right. Get a good rest in the truck. Yeah, I know you love a long drive. Sorry about all this walking. Yeah, I know you love a good drive. I do too, usually. The wind in your ears. Yeah, I saw you back there, Blue. I like that one. Blue. Conway. Didn't we just pass this place? Maybe someone here can point us in the right direction. Say that. Yeah, it looks like they're still open. Might be the night shift. What do you think they do here? Looks like an office building. It looks like a cathedral. What do you think? Looks like an office building. Yeah, an office building in a cathedral. Oh. This is weird, but do you think we're inside or outside right now? Oh, we're gonna get weird. We're gonna say both. Haha. Okay. Very poetic. Well, maybe someone around here has a better sense of direction. Oh, this is weird. Inside and outside. Yo, you are the #1 Kentucky Route streamer. Thank you. Receptionist. Receptionist. Marianne. Well, here you are. Better late than never, I guess. Just unload the whiskey over there by the elevator. I'll figure something out. We're actually a bit lost, man. Want to settle a bet? I'll say that. I'm actually pretty busy, but sure, what's up? Can you view both inside and outside at the same time? Oh, it's nothing, just a joke we had on the road. Can you view both inside and outside at the same time? Wow, okay. Is that like a philosophy thing, or are you just lost? Conway, we're just lost. You're lost. So you're not the... Sorry. Honest mistake. We're supposed to have a little celebration here at the office, but the whiskey never showed up. I saw your truck and thought, but you don't really look like one of the boys from the distillery anyway. Conway, what are you celebrating? What do the boys from the distillery look like? What is this place? What is this place? Well, it's clear you're new to this territory. I expect you just mean to be passing through. We're looking for Dogwood Drive. That's what we're doing. That's right. We're looking for Dogwood Drive. Do you know where that is? Dogwood. Nope. You're going to need to talk to someone upstairs about that. One of the map clerks. But first we've got to get you in the system. So we'll need an application with one of the ingest clerks. Now, let's see. Rick is booked proofreading drafts all morning. And Wanda's out on a site. Let me make some calls and see if we have anyone free. There are some books over there in the waiting area, or just take a look around. Have you seen our grotesques? Our what? Hello? Okay. Let's take a look around, I guess. I see these stairs going down. I gotta see. Can we not go down? I guess not. Oh, we can look over here. Oh wait, she's back. Let's take a look over here and then... What are you guys saying? Just watch Nobody Who Knew a Funny Guy Could Be So Badass. Oh, I still want to see that. Nobody is John Wick as a dad, right? Pretty much. Vincent, I guess. It's like this game is like it's like a weird game. No, it's like It's kind of like you pick dialogue options and they kind of change the story, and it's supposed to be kind of a weird, ethereal sort of story. So, I don't know. I've never played it in full, but it just seems really interesting to me. Back to the game. The television is playing a cartoon about a bird. The cartoon bird collects pieces for its nest: a scarf, a plastic shopping bag, a bit of a young girl's hair. The nest is warm but precariously fragile. Cool. The television is playing what looks like a nature documentary. A hermit crab scuttles across the beach. Its shell is an awkward shape. It must have belonged to a different crab. Cool. Back to Marianne. Oh, good. I thought you'd left. People can be so impatient, you never know. Well, I have you meeting with Lula Chamberlain. She's a senior clerk and doesn't usually handle the ingestion process, but she's the only one with room on her plate this evening. My schedule says she's on the 5th floor, reviewing some diagrams. The elevator is just back to the left there, 5th floor. Cool. Let me see if there's anything over here before I go up there. No problem, Vincent, I guess. No problem. This is a fun and cool game. Another good Trent decision. Thanks, Igmar. I guess I can't. That's as far as we can go. Oh, maybe not. Huh. Fishing rod. Fifth floor. Ooh, let me look at the books. 3 books are piled on the table: a service manual for a sewage pump, some architectural plans for a bungalow, and a slim collection of Japanese death haiku. An envelope is protruding from the bottom of the stack. Conway picks up the envelope. The envelope reads Bureau of Secret Tourism. It contains several small handwritten brochures with ritualistic directions to bizarre locations. That seems like where we're going. Oh. Tony, why do you feel old? There's the architecture. Unbent Crayfish, what's up? Oh, this music rocks. I love elevator music. She's on the 5th floor, right? Conway scans a column of elevator buttons. Oh. Okay, so our floor options are lobby, which is where we are, I think. 1st floor, clerk's offices. 2nd floor, conference room. 3rd floor, bears. 4th floor, archives and records. 5th floor, diagrams and drafts. We gotta go to bears. We gotta see what's on bears. Oh. Oh, it's actually bears. I don't know what I expected, but... Okay, this is like... This feels scary. Why does this feel so scary? They just follow you. Okay, well... We checked out bears, so let's go to the 5th floor. Calvin. Tom Rankowski. Cal Calvin Love Valley. Fifth floor. Oh, record player. I fixed it. Clerk. Greg is hard at work, examining some diagrams, measuring angles with a small plastic protractor, and occasionally scribbling numbers in a small leather notebook. Can I help you? Don't answer that. Are you Lula Chamberlain? Sorry, we're looking for an ingestion clerk. Oh no, I'm an interior spatial analyst. I can't help you with that. I think the ingestion clerks have all gone home for the night. Lula may be able to help you. She's pretty senior. You just missed her, actually. She was here about an hour ago. She's probably back on her real desk now, on the first floor. Oh. She barely made a dent in these diagrams. Must have been distracted. Speaking of which. Okay. Need me a small leather notebook. Me too. I want one. Okay, her office is down on the first floor. Cool. Hello? Are you lost? Very much so, yes. We're looking for Lula Chamberlain? Oh, no, she's much too busy. Let's get some of our junior clerks to sort your paperwork first, so we don't waste any of Miss Chamberlain's time. It's a pretty straightforward process. First, you'll need to get a case number assigned. Talk to Clerk Metzstein about that. She's just over there at the end of the room. Okay. Happy to help. Okay. Clerk Metzstein. What is this minimalist Disco Elysium? Someone else asked if this was the same people as Disco Elysium. I don't think so, but I'm not sure. I also don't know at all, so I'm just guessing. Clerk Metzstein says, "Hi, how are you? Fine, thanks. I just need your ingestion card and a list of your last 5 permanent addresses." Ingestion card? I don't think I've had 5 permanent addresses. Let's skip it. Which of you is Lula Chamberlain? Oh, sure. That worked. Let's just skip it. Which of you is Lula Chamberlain? Oh, sure. That's her in the card again. Lula, we need to talk to you. Having fun in the paperclip labyrinth? Well, you made it eventually. You look exhausted. I'd offer you my seat, but my ankles are turning on me. I'm fine. Arthritis? The receptionist said you could point us in the right direction. Arthritis? Dr. Truman says my joints are eroding one another. They've been collaborating for decades. It's only natural that they want to kill each other now. Well, enough about my hateful wrists and ankles. This concrete bunker of an office is just a waypoint for you, I'm sure. Where is it you're trying to go? We're looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. We're having trouble navigating the 0. Ooh. Hi, Marcus. Should def play Disco Elysium incredibly. I know it's on my my ever growing list. It looks cool. I know you. I think you and Nick played that, right, Calvin? It seems fun. Um, I mean, I don't even remember why we're looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. Do I have to deliver something there? Dogwood Drive. That's funny. Do you know I used to live on a Dogwood Drive? This was years ago. Grimy old house, basement full of insects, attic full of birds. I had a few roommates. We all worked at the university. I had a dog. I drank whiskey and beer, made sculptures. But that dogwood was a surface road. With a name like that, it would have to be. What are you doing on the zero? A gas station attendant told us we need to take the zero to get there. My cousin Weaver sent us this way. I'll have Shannon say that. Your cousin Weaver. Weaver Marquez? I hadn't expected to hear from her. Do you know her? What does that mean? What does that mean? We used to exchange short emails. Just these terse descriptions of things we saw throughout the day. It was a sort of joke between us, but they stopped. I assumed she'd found something better to do with her time. I hope she wasn't in trouble. I lost touch with her so suddenly. I had recommended she go see some old friends of mine at the university about the acoustic surveying venture. A new acoustic surveying venture, excuse me. I often worry she just became wrapped up in some tenured professor's quixotic research project. I don't know that word. You know the type, gray-haired, intellectual, narcissistic. Hold on, I just learned a new word. Quixotic. Exceedingly idealistic, unrealistic, and impractical. Quixotic.
Quixotic.
Quixotic. Quixotic. Cool. Anyway, that is. I guess she sent you this way because she respected me. Thought I could help. Weaver's a dear girl, but I'm afraid you've been misled. Excuse me. But where's the Dogwood Drive you lived on? Maybe it's the same one? Get over yourself. But where's Dogwood Drive? No, it's not possible. The Dogwood Drive I lived on is now called Pale Dogwood Drive. They've renamed all the streets, you see. Too many streets with the same names. It was never a problem before, but we have these databases, and it's all too confusing for the computer. The number has no sense of ambiguity, so it proclaims an error. Name collisions, they call them. So my Dogwood Drive is Pale Dogwood Drive, and another might be Large Leaf Dogwood Drive, or Himalayan Flowering Dogwood Drive, and so on. But one of them is still just Dogwood Drive, or so we might hope. Do you have a record of these streets? Where's the computer? Do you have a record of those streets? I expect we must. They'll be up in Archives and Records, 4th floor. It'll be filed under O for odonyms, probably, or G for generic, or maybe S for specific, depending on which part of the street name was changed. Okay. Vocabulary expanded. Quixotic. Is Disco Elysium really a game you beat? It beats you. Abnegate. I know the word abnegate. I forget what it means, but I knew it at some point. I like the word. What's a good word? Um, Ameliorate. That's a good word. Ameliorate. Make something bad or unsatisfactory better. It's just like a synonym for alleviate. Ameliorate. Three plus syllable words. Agglutinate. Sorry, we're taking a word break. During the Stardew streams, I usually do the numbers, but here we'll do some vocab. Agglutin. Wait, yeah, agglutinate. Firmly stick or be stuck together to form a mass. Whoa. Or to just combine. Eviscerate. That's a good word. Discombobulate. What was the one we just learned? Quick. I can't say it. Quixotic. Quixotic.
Quixotic.
Or is it quixotic? Its source is from the great Spanish novel Don Quixote. Huh. Alright. Anyway, back to the game. Ameliorate. I like that word. Venerable. Archives and records, so 4th floor. Bears. Please make us go to the bear floor. I know we already went, but that'd be funny if it's like you gotta go to the bear floor for a second and then go to the floor 2. Kafkaesque, I know that one. That's a good one. Kafkaesque. Damn, this place is a mess. Okay. Okay. Take a look through that logbook, I guess. Maybe there's some kind of system to all these boxes. I'll just start digging. The small logbook has a smart leather cover. A few notes are scribbled on the inside covers. Most pages are just lists of titles, names, and dates. Inside front cover, page 1, page 14. Inside back cover, put logbook away. We'll just go through page by page. Note in logbook. Document staff. Please do not transfer any more records from the storage unit until we get the new file cabinets in. We're up to F, and that will have to do for now. Note in logbook. Instruct clerks to focus on activities beginning with the letters A, B, C, D, E, or F, or activities most likely to involve research on subjects beginning with those letters. For example, cars is okay because it involves automotive, driving, brakes, etc., but air quality is not okay because it relates to health, safety, pollution, etc. Okay. Huh. Several documents relating to sporting competition venues were quickly checked out and back in over a period of a few days. Basketball courts, basketball fields, alleys, and parking lots. Page 14. A single set of documents related to coal mining operations was checked out and back in by several different people within a few hours. Note in logbook. Failing antique shops. Folder missing. We for those of you who don't remember or missed last time I played this, we worked for Lizette's antique shops. So Listed checked in on page 63 but not present. Let's see page 63. Check in. Failing antique shops. Monday, 3 p.m. Signee. Ed Bohm. Okay. Now we gotta look for Ed, I guess. Oh wait. I already read that one. Put logbook away. Nothing? Me neither. Half of these boxes aren't even labeled. And the rest are all from the first few letters of the alphabet. I can't find anything with an O or a G or an S. Maybe that clerk knows somewhere else we can look. Test user. This is giving similar vibes to Night in the Woods. That's on my list too. Okay, our office is down on the first floor. Back to the first floor. Woo! Twilight Zone office simulator. Lula. Oh. Where am I going? Oh, she's here. I thought that was her. Nothing? That's unfortunate. Well, they must still be in transit. You see, we've only moved into this new venue somewhat recently, and it's all a bit in progress. This was a cathedral not so long ago. Can you believe it? And then the Bureau reclaimed it. The old congregation has been directed to one of our storage facilities for their activity. That's where you'll find the street name records, I expect, at the church. Mary Ann at reception can give you the directions. Just come back here when you have all the files, and we'll begin the necessary paperwork to have the information analyzed. Oh, and while you're out there on the road, you might want to stop and see Dr. Truman about your leg. He's a specialist regarding ailments of the joints and limbs, and I know he works at night. His home office is in a small neighborhood on the east edge of Bowling Green. Here's his card. Do stop and see him. That leg is a miserable sight. Take care of each other. Cool. Lobby. 360 bone scope. It's bedtime. Can you stream when I wake up? Thanks, I appreciate it. It depends. Thanks for popping in, 360. Mary Ann. Get what you need? Lula said you could direct us to the church? Be straight with me, what is this place? Oh sure, the old storage lot. Just get back on the 0 and drive until you hit the crystal, then turn around. It'll make sense once you get on the road. You can handle it. Okay. I forget what she said. Turn east when you hit the crystal? They get back on the road, they slow down a bit. They get back on the road. So this is a much different map than we had before. Last time it was like a map. This is something. Whoa. The crystal. What are we supposed to do? Oh. Oh, there's a whole thing. Wait, what was I supposed to do? Was it go east after the crystal? Or turn back after the crystal and then go east? Uh-oh. Thanks, business as usual. I'm not sure what to do. It's a turnaround. Okay. I can do that. I want to read the Bureau for Secret Tourism notebook. Bureau of Secret Tourism, esoteric excursions for the intrepid and curious. All directions start from the Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces, which I think is where we were. So, river tunnels. These tunnels are a series of arterials excavated by runoff from an underground river which long ago evaporated. Now the tangled vessel of marooned echoes. Drive clockwise until you reach the feather. Pause for a moment to consider the cave walls. Reverse direction and drive counterclockwise until you hit the birdhouse. Now turn around again and you're almost upon it. To return, simply find the feather again and turn around. The Dymaxion Gallery. A gallery of mislaid futures, abandoned on lonely highways, as American industrial design shifted its gaze to the intangible. Drive counterclockwise toward the TV. When you reach the TV, drive clockwise to the antenna. Now turn around and head just past the barn. To return to the Bureau, find the TV again and turn around. Mineral Springs. These mineral springs radiate with vigor and sweat youth from the pores. Wait, what? Radiate with vigor and sweat youth from the pores of the cave walls. Oh, and sweat youth from... Okay, I see. Cave walls. Its sweet dampness evaporating and then recollecting on the ruddy surfaces of rejuvenated bathers. We're learning all kinds of words tonight. What is a bather? Oh, bathers. Ruddy faces of rejuvenated bathers. I see. Sometimes I'm just dumb. Drive clockwise to the feather, then come back to the talon. Turn again, and there you are. To return to the Bureau, find the feather, and turn around again. Bather. Meditation tunnels. It is recommended as a site for meditation and an introspective labyrinth through which to walk one's concerns slowly like a breathing exercise. Drive clockwise to the scarecrow, then turn around and head counterclockwise until you reach the pendulum. Reverse direction once more, keep driving clockwise, and you can't miss it. To return, find the scarecrow again, turn around, and before long you'll be back at the Bureau. The Deep Valley. The site of an epic laceration to the very heart of the world, certainly left by some great power, perhaps a casualty in a battle between God and dinosaur. Drive counterclockwise to the bottle, turn around, drive clockwise to the still, turn around, you're nearly on top of it. To return, find the bottle again and turn back and head back. Turn around and head back. Happy hitchhiking. There's a phone number. You can't call yourself though. Should I call that phone number? There's a phone number on it. gonna Google search it. Or should I just call it? Should I call this random phone number in the game? Yeah. It's like I always say, you can't spell paint with the... Huh. Alright, 270-301-5797. You get swatted at me. Wait, I'm gonna Google it. I don't wanna spoil it if it's something cool. Alright, I'm just gonna call it. It's hold music.
Hello.
Oh.
You have dialed into Here and There Along the Echo, a
What?
guide to the Echo River for drifters and pilgrims. This guide is a public service provided by the Bureau of Secret Tourism. For a menu of our resources, press 1. If you have an extension to dial, press 9. For more information about our organization, press 3. If you don't remember dialing this number at all, press 5. To hear these options again, press 0.
Let's do one. Let's see the menu.
For historical sites along the Echo River, press 1. For a guide to the river's flora and fauna, press 2. For help identifying an unfamiliar sound, press 3. For a catalog of subterranean birdsong, press 1. Now I'll play you several recordings of Echo River birdsong. When you hear a song you want to know more about, just press 1. At any time, you can press 5 to stop.
This is crazy. I love this. Sorry if this is harsh on the ears, everyone. I want to know more about that one.
You've got a gray-beaked grouse there, not my favorite bird. That's just a pigeon.
Huh. Was it 9 to get out of the menu? Wait.
You've got a gray-beaked
No,
grouse
wait, how do I get out of the
not
menu?
my favorite bird.
Does anyone remember how do I get out of this menu or back? 5?
For a catalog
Okay, thank you, Calvin.
of subterranean birdsong, press 1. For help identifying something that's happening in the dark, press 2. If you are hearing organ music, press 3.
Oh.
To return to the main menu, press 5. Welcome home. For historical sites along the Echo River, press 1. For a guide to the river's flora and fauna, press 2. For help identifying an unfamiliar sound, press 3. If you're holding a snake right now, press 4. To hear these options again, press 0.
I'm holding a snake right now. I want to see that one.
You're probably not in any danger, but why are you holding that snake? If you're involved in an exchange of some kind, press 1. If holding the snake is part of your spiritual practice, press 2. If you don't remember why you're holding the snake, press 3. Okay. What's the last thing you remember? Please describe your memory in as much detail as you are able, paying particular attention to any smells and sounds you may recall. Were you breathing through your mouth or your nose? What did the air taste like? And so on. Feel free to call again with extension 1618 and tell us the whole story. All right.
Wait.
Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work on this here snake situation.
Hold on.
What you're going for is a kind of gestural conversation. Don't worry. I'll lead you two through it. Give
Wait.
that snake
I wanna try calling this
right
as the
in
extension.
eyes and
Hold on. I'm gonna call the number back. Oh, the area code it says Gracie, Kentucky. What is happening? I'm not sure. I think everything's happening, and sometimes nothing's happening. Aegis Rinstone, thank you for the 10 MYR. Epic phone gameplay. Speaker.
hello. You have dialed into here and there along the
So I want to try it with this as the extension.
to the Echo River for drifters.
I told my brother this is my new phone number.
This guide is a public service provided by the Bureau of Secret Tourism.
Thank you, Aegis Rinstone. I really appreciate that.
Press 1.
Okay.
If you have an extension to dial, press 9. For more information,
I'm going to try that.
now is the
I
time
don't know what it is.
to dial an extension.
Okay.
For a menu of our resources, press 1. If you have an
Oh.
extension to dial, press 9.
Alright, I guess I'll
For
try the
more
one from
information
earlier.
About our organization, now is the time to dial an extension.
1618.
Something else shook loose. Well, how vivid is it? I mean, can you really smell it? Are you sweating it out now? Are your hands all damp? And when you brush your hair out of your eyes, it just tastes like... Listen, if your hands are damp, press 1. If your feet are damp in your socks, press 2. If you don't feel particularly damp anywhere, press 3.
3.
Oh, everyone has a damp spot somewhere in their body or mind. That's what lets us sort of squish a little when we try to remember something. Muddy the details, right? Even if it's just that wet blood sloshing around in there. Your soggy heart, right? Let's hear all about it. When you're finished explaining yourself, press the 0 button.
I got nervous. I got nervous and hung up. Maybe we'll call that again later and try something else. Oh, Self-storage. Well, it wasn't self-storage we were looking for. It was... We're back at the crystal. Maybe it is self-storage? I guess. It's supposed to be a church, though. Act 2, Scene 2. Cool. St. Thomas Church. Okay, cool, it is. We went to the right spot. I'll talk to Shannon. Is that it over there? I don't see any congregation. It's dusty in here. Maybe it's after hours. Let's see what the janitor knows, I guess. I'm in Kentucky, come find me in the game. Brendan. Oh, here for the night mass? What kind of mass is it? Where's the congregation? Tonight, it's a homily on work and need. Huh, I haven't heard this one before. Where's the congregation? I guess this must look pretty strange. A church without a congregation? When they first moved in here, man, this place was packed. They had a mass every night, 2 on Sunday. But it got a bit awkward to fit everyone in here. And the numbers dwindled quickly. Once folks started to see it as just a thing that was falling apart, they lost their center of gravity and just started wobbling. Then the preacher stopped coming too, but he left his old tapes. Same with the organist. And I found some old acetates in the bureau archives. Photos of people in the church, so I kept it running. But you have to do what you have to, right? We've all got a job. Right now we need to find some bureau documents. We've all got a job. Hi, Punny Buns. Hello. Work is play for mortal's sake. That's the title of the evening's homily, in fact. So I guess if you folks aren't here for the mass, you must be here looking for the old bureau records. I moved them down to unit C315 to make room for the mass. It's down at the other end of the building, same floor. I need to get the night mass started so you can borrow my keys. I'll go. You wait here. Rest your leg. You're looking kind of pale. Nice lady. Well, I better get this running. Brendan presses play on the old tape machine. Conway listens to the homily. Is your whole family Catholic? Listen to it. If your blood is sloshing, there is a very dangerous pressure issue there. This is spooky, right, guys? Right? Preacher. There are many days in which we proclaim the value of labor and celebrate the piety of the hard-working through feast or abstinence, recognizing Saint Joseph the worker, who was foster father to our Lord Jesus, and who trained him in carpentry and in the merit of sweat. And this is one such day. How do you like working here? It's okay. I don't really know what else I should do, or I would do. I used to play a lot of card games, in high school. Some of my friends went to college, but most of them just got jobs. Maybe in a few years we'll be hanging out in bars, playing darts or something. You're not allowed to play cards in the bar because it looks like gambling. My leg is killing me. I bet everyone's telling you to go see a doctor. Hey, I get it. Too expensive. My dad cuts his arm pretty bad on a job, but he stitched it up. My dad cut his arm pretty bad on a job, but he stitched himself back up so he didn't, because we didn't have health insurance. But then his hand didn't work very well, and he got pretty depressed, and eventually he just sort of, well, I guess, I don't know what he should have done. Who knows, right? So this is like a hobby. If you asked me what my hobbies were, I'd say card games, science fiction, and perspective geometry. But I run the slideshow. And I play the tapes. And I don't get paid for it. I take it pretty seriously, but no one's telling me I should. Is that a hobby? Seems like there ought to be a more serious word for it. Okay, that's it. Next are some rituals that you and I aren't allowed to participate in, I don't think. And I don't remember them anyway. Hi, got it. Got what? Got what? What? I found what we came here to get. The file on street name changes. You don't look good. Let's head back to the bureau and get this straightened out. And maybe we should see the doctor that clerk mentioned. I guess we'll just head back. Oh, exit. Duh. Whoa. Horse gas station. Train wreck. That was at the beginning. Jesus, are you alright? What the hell? I'm okay. My leg is stuck. Shit, okay, I'm gonna pull you out. We have to get you out of here. There you go. Are you hurt? Can you put weight on that leg? It's all messed up. Here, let's get you onto the tram. There you go. Let's see if this thing has power. Hey, old man, look at me. Can you hear me? What happened? Oh, it was the conversation we had in the mines. What? I'm okay. Bullshit, we're going to see that doctor. She hands Brandon the doctor's card. How do we get to this address from here? I don't know. It's pretty tricky going back and forth between, here and there. The bureau's the only way I know. Some of the folks do it all the time. Commuters. Just go back the way you came, find the crystal, and then turn around. Okay. Okay, so we came this way. What is... Oh. Hey, you look kind of tired there, old man. Want me to take the wheel for a bit? I'm fine. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Oh. Interesting. It just brings you right to the bureau. Deej, welcome to the game. It got really weird really fast, so it's okay if you're a little lost. Dara. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. Hey, we gotta find the doctor. Been trying to learn knitting the whole last part of the day. Finally started to click during Trent stream. No, I am not an old lady. Oh, that's awesome. I tried crocheting once and it didn't quite click for me. Maybe at some point I'll try it again. Trent, help. What's wrong, Origimi? Oh yeah. Leroxox Trainwreck, you missed a bunch of bears and a terribly interesting phone call. I'll probably call that number again because that's like awesome. I love it. That's like right up my alley. I love weird bureaucracy. Back so soon. Can we talk to Clerk Lula Chamberlain again? We need to get to the interstate. 65. I'm afraid she left in a big hurry, actually. Something happened in your meeting? She seemed pretty interested in my cousin Weaver. We need to get to Interstate 65. Lula filed your papers, so you're in our system now. I can process you whenever you're ready to go back. Just let me know. I guess we're ready to be processed? She hands the receptionist Lula's card. Can you tell us how to get to this address? We're looking for Dr. Truman. Of course. This is in a neighborhood just outside of Bowling Green. Get on 65 going southwest. Take a right past the observatory just before the river. If you continue north, you'll be there shortly. Happy to help. Cool. Whoa. We're back. I forgot immediately where I have to go. Wait, we have to go Bowling Green. Where's Bowling Green? Old Bowling Green Road? Wait. New Bowling Green Road. Traffic jam. A line of cars extends down the road in a late night traffic jam. Conway and Shannon can faintly see and hear some construction on the road ahead. Drive away. We don't got time for that. Oh, the observatory. Or, wait, it was left. Left at the observatory? I'm getting lost. Dr. Truman's house. Perfect. I found it. The neighborhood at the address on Lula's card has been demolished. In its place is a large museum, partially under construction. Let's give it a shot. Act 2, Scene 4. Museum of Dwellings. Umbrella. Thomas. Oh yeah, he was talking to his dog. Guy was a weirdo. Museum staff, what did he say? Doesn't seem that weird. You didn't see the guy. Tall, kind of stooped over, limping bad. Looked like an old drunk if you asked me. I bet they were both drunks, breaking in here looking for a place to sleep it off. I just feel bad for that old dog, getting dragged all over by a couple of drunks. Old dog like that should be sleeping on a porch somewhere, but that's loyalty for you. Well, they didn't stay long anyway. I heard the man and the lady talking when they first came in, but they didn't see me. Flora, he had an umbrella open inside. What were they doing up that late? Flora, Mom lets me stay up late all the time. She says it's okay. I was just looking for frogs. You should be careful with frogs, they'll give you warts. What were the man and lady talking about? The man said his leg was hurting him. They were looking for Dr. Truman, but he was already gone. But they didn't know, so they kept looking around. I just assumed they were from the power company. This is Fred talking. You know how they're always coming by unannounced and messing with this or that? I just shut myself up in my room to wait it out. No sense getting involved. They definitely weren't from the power company. Well, I wouldn't complain if they were, really. With that storm going on, I know they have to do their business. Doesn't affect me. I've got my generator. But, you know, some of these folks around here, unprepared. Totally unprepared. Dr. Truman? Hello? I can't click anything. Can I go further inside? This game's awesome. Oh! Oh, I can. I can look around a little bit. What? They got a house inside the museum? Hello? Oh. Oh, wait, I see what I was supposed to do. Sadie, the moment I now recall most clearly from their short visit was the birdcage exhibit. The old man stopped to rest, or maybe to think. The young woman had been anxious up to that point, but she stopped as well, and examined the birdcage more closely. It seemed to elicit a tenderness from her. She ran one fingernail along the bars of the wire cage, making a tuneless scale, like a child's xylophone. Then they moved on. Where I was playing in that empty cabin, and they came by. They asked about Dr. Truman. I don't know where he went, but I didn't tell them. Or I know where he went, but I didn't tell them. Where did Dr. Truman go? It's a secret, Ezra told me, and I can't tell anyone else. Museum staff. What else did the stranger say? Who is Ezra? What else did the stranger say? The lady asked me about my parents, and I told them they were upstairs in the greenhouse. Do you want to hear a weird story? Museum staff, I'm a little busy. Of course I do. Of course I do. The old man asked me about the cabin. He said it looked like another house he knew, and he wanted to know where it came from. I told him nobody lived there, so he went inside. He took a long time exploring. When he came back out, he told me all about it. What did he find in the cabin? He went upstairs, and he looked around the other rooms. I played with the dog. Where did the background go? What did he do in the kitchen, I guess? He just stood there for a while. He said he likes kitchens. He feels safe in the kitchen. Now the part that's weird. He said he went into the basement. The cabin doesn't have a basement. He said he found a staircase in a closet. He found a secret door in the floor. He said he dug through the ground to get there. He said he found a staircase in a closet. Then he found a rope leading toward a long pit. He climbed down. It was so long his arms got very tired. He fell in the dark. The walls were covered in a glowing moss. He tried to eat some of the moss. He used the light of the moss to find a lake at the bottom of the pit. I don't really know where this is going anymore. This is so strange. I love it. The water swept him around until he didn't know where he was. And finally he fell asleep in the water. He was a good swimmer. He found his way back to the cabin. So then he came back out of the cabin and we said goodbye, and I didn't talk to them anymore. Cool, so I just did all that. Fred, we ought to get some real chickens in that coop. Do some homesteading. None of these folks know how to live off the land, you know what I mean? Museum staff, it's just a display, another kind of dwelling. Sure, we'll look into it. Yeah, no offense against you guys. I mean, I appreciate what you've done for us. Again, he hurt his leg. That's why he's walking weird. He hurt his leg in the last act in the mine. Thomas, that dog was nearly as bad as the old man, just sort of shrugging along. They found some treats in the doghouse exhibit. That seemed to cheer them up a bit. Flora, I need to get some horses in the stable. I need to get some real horses in the stable. Did the strangers go in the stable? No, they just poked around a bit and talked about barns. They were pretty boring. Hello? Walker. Sure, I talked to them for a bit. Actually, we talked for quite a while. I wasn't busy. I was happy with for the company. Can't sleep in a storm like that. I never could. Did you see how they got in? What did they talk about? Why can't you sleep in a storm? Did you see how they got in? They came right in the front door. It wasn't locked. Your security here is kind of shitty. I wasn't going to say, but what did you talk about? I told him to put his umbrella away. I get great shelter right here. I had a bottle in my coat, and I could see the old guy looking at it. And his leg hurt pretty bad, so I offered him some. He got real awkward about it. Bet he's in a program. Anyway, they were asking about Dr. Truman. I remember him. He was here for a bit, and then he left. That's what I told them. Whoa. Oh, should we go up? Shall we? When is the egg festival? Blue. Going up? Umbrella. Feel obligated to look around up here. Oh. Hello? Ivy. They wouldn't come in, just rushed around. You could tell they were worn. Whoa. Big Bird. You could tell they were worn, and it was late at night, but just rushing around. Well, there was some kind of urgency in the old man. There was some urgency to the old man's injury, so it's understandable. How was he injured? What were they looking for? What were they looking for? They were looking for Dr. Truman, but of course, I had nothing to say. The man was hurt, you know. Where's Dr. Truman? He left, of course. We've talked about it before. He left and we don't know why, or when, or what happened to his charming house. Well, we don't know. I suppose we never will. I like this huge bird in the background. Pearl. I heard a shout from downstairs. It's carrying a huge cage, that bird. I just realized. Pearl. I heard a shout from downstairs. The old man had stumbled in the rain. I stayed inside with the lights off. There's no sense in getting involved. Bert, I didn't see or hear a thing all night. I was just back doing inventory when they came by. I got 30 cases of candles in, and each one of them has got to be individually labeled, you know? But I heard from some... That bird's so strange. I love it. But I heard from some of the other neighbors that they weren't up to any harm, just passing through. Ezra. Hi, Ezra. I saw you folks drive up. I like your truck. What kind of truck is that? Doesn't belong to me, I just drive it. We got a couple of them in the shop. Doesn't belong to me, I just drive it. Yeah. Yeah, I knew you were a driver. What's the biggest haul you ever did? Moved a pool table once in that same truck. Moved a couple horses once in a different truck. Me and Julian move whole houses every night. That's a lot bigger than a couple of horses. That sounds very impressive. Yeah, it's a big job. Me and Julian take them out to the forest every night, and then we bring them back at dawn, before the museum opens. Is Dr. Truman in the forest? Oh, Shannon asked that. Yes, ma'am. He's out in the forest. Me and Julian took him out there a few nights ago, and he didn't want to come back. He lives there all the time now. This museum is an okay place to live in the daytime, but it's no good at night. Folks just can't sleep in a place like this, or when they do it gives them nightmares. So we take them out to the forest to sleep, and then bring them back in the morning. Conway, I'm getting pretty tired myself. He hurt his leg. We're looking for Dr. Truman to help him out. Is your family out in the forest? Can you tell us how to get there? You have to follow the Green River way out east, then hop over Lake Chamberlain. The roads don't go there. But me and Julian can take you. We were just about to go anyway. I've just got to call him over. Yelling. Yeah. I think I know who Julian is. Oh, hell yeah. We got swooped up. We done got swooped up by a big bird. Whoa. Oh. Am I? Oh, I'm in control. Whoa. Heckin' swooped. I know it was somewhere east. I just don't know how far east. Didn't say. Kentucky Route what? Oh, yeah. Cumberland. That sounds right. Cumberland River? It was by a lake. Swamp. Whoa. Great game. I really enjoy it so far, but I keep getting lost. Oh, this looks like a forest. The forest. Perfect. I'm not lost. Act 2, Scene 5. Whoa. Blongo. Tobes. A forest. There's blue. Long Journey Home. I love this song. It's okay. Just take it easy. We've got to get back on the road. We will, but we need to get his leg looked at first. Right now you're in no condition to haul anything out of that truck, even when we do find Dogwood Drive. Why is this delivery so important to you? It's my last delivery. Oh, you're retiring or something? Or, sorry. I'm just not as tough as I used to be. Well, just rest up for a minute. I bet you're getting plenty tough. I bet you're still plenty tough. Look at this huge eagle. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm playing as the girl. I forgot her name. Is it Ezra? Or no? Yeah. Shouldn't be much further now. I think I see where the settlement ends over there. These are some fine looking trees. This forest is full of shadows. The woods go on forever. Well, no forest goes on forever. At some point there's always a road or something. A parking lot. Don't act so defeated, okay? I'm just thinking about getting back to work. I just need to rest. We're almost there. Dr. Truman will have a nice couch or something for you to rest on. And some medicine or something. I don't know. Blue. Oh, I am Ezra. I knew it. How'd you come to be with these people? Bet you were pretty wild when you were younger. Nah, I know. You probably met on a farm or something. I bet the lady fixed tractors. I bet the old man herded sheep. I bet the lady fixed tractors. Have you ever been over to the lake? I went there once with my folks. I got in trouble for swimming too far. This is awesome. Hi everyone. God, I just keep doing chores and having this in the background to bring me peace every time I look. The aesthetics of the game are so appealing and lovely. Thanks, Dara. Oh, Pizza Man, no spoilers. I haven't seen how it ends. I think I've only seen the first 3 or 4 episodes of The Curse. No spoilers, please. Um, I love this. I love this game. Oh. Do you have a family member you're close with? Brother or sister? Kids? I have a brother, but I wouldn't say we're close. Just Lizette's family, I guess. I'll say that. Oh yeah? Husband? Bunch of kids? Her husband, Ira, and I were friends. She had this great kid named Charlie, but, well, I guess it's just me and her now. Her husband, Ira, and I were friends. Oh yeah, you mentioned him. Your old boss. Fierce-tempered, hard-working, up by his bootstraps kind of guy, right? Sounds pretty intense. I guess I was always closest with Weaver. As close as someone can be with a girl like that. She was always on her own wavelength, but we were the same age growing up and everyone else was so busy. When she disappeared, I got pretty angry, and I guess I just stayed that way. I never really understood her, but I knew her. It's lonely without someone like that around. Sorry, you're a good listener. Let's talk to Blue. No need to apologize, Pizza Man. You didn't do anything wrong. Love the flash of silence game. Me too. I love the style. I love the story so far. I love it. Ezra talking to Blue. I bet you come from a big family of dogs. Yeah, dogs have big families. I like that. I have a pretty good sized family too, I guess. Right now, all I need is Julian. I guess we'll see the rest of them pretty soon. We'll see the rest of them pretty soon. Shannon, he's inside with Dr. Truman. Are you coming in? Where have you been? We lost sight of you for a minute. Say the first one. Sure, I'll come in. Dr. Truman lets me watch TV sometimes. My folks never watch TV, but I like the way it looks. You said you lost track of your family earlier? I like the way it looks too. I fix TVs, you know. Said you lost track of your family earlier? Yep, it's easy to get lost, especially out in the woods like this. I never really get lost though. I just look out for Julian. He's always around. My folks had a really nice house, bigger than any of these houses, but it made them worried all the time. Then the bank took it back. We had to sleep at the bus station, but I couldn't ever get to sleep. So I just went out to fly around every night with Julian. We flew really far, and we never get lost. But when we come back in the morning, they were all gone. We came back in the morning, they were all gone. They just left you? I don't think so. All our stuff was still there. Maybe they got lost somewhere. Let's go see what's on TV. Woo! I like the walls. Dr. Truman. And yeah, I think during the exit interview is when I really realized how badly they had me. But how else can you pay for medical school? I have college friends with debts that you can't expect to pay that back unless you're planning to sell painkillers on the side or something, or some kind of administrative thing. I don't know. Having seen what arthritis did to my grandmother and my best friend in high school destroyed his wrists building synthesizers. I mean, he was like 17. Ailments of the joints and limbs just seem important to me. I hope that answers your question. Getting a scholarship with that pharmaceutical company had a lot of strings attached, but at least I had somewhere to practice, even if I had to follow their market trends a bit. And hey, thanks to all those seminars, I'm an expert on the medical issues of I'm an expert on the medical uses of Nerimpnol TM. It's not so bad. So about that leg, what exactly happened? It's too dark to tell, really. It's like something grabbed my leg in the car. I don't say that. Grabbed? Like an animal? Or a piece of machinery? That could be ugly. I've seen some joints twisted right out of... never mind. Well, let's start the examination. What are they singing about? They're singing about travel, they're singing about going home, they're singing about hard times. Going home. Yeah, they're singing about their home because they're lost right now. It's a scary song. It's not scary, it's hopeful. It's scary, but they can sing about it. They can still sing about it. It's not scary, it's hopeful. Dr. Truman's going to help your friend. He'll be okay. Person in the foreground gives me the creeps. Oh, yeah. Dr. Truman. But it's nothing we can't handle. You might have a few things to look out for in the future. Be a bit gentler with the leg or the way you walk. But you'll be okay. I've dealt with similar cases before. So the anesthetics we'll use is called Nerimpol TM. It's pretty experimental, but it's more appropriate in cases like yours. The way it works is I'll count backwards from 5 to start the process, and then we'll just have a normal conversation as the Nerimpol TM takes effect. Then I'll get started. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's talk about billing for a moment. The pharmacy company was contracted recently acquired by this company as some different whoa. This is like when I go to the dentist. Ingmar. Huh. End of Act 2. Well, what time is it? 9? I'm trying to think, because last episode was... last stream was mostly just all Act 1. So it makes sense that this one's all Act 2 also. I'll do the entertainment, and then after that I will end. Call the number again before ending. Oh, actually, yeah. Wait, I'll see who's here. I'm just curious. Whoa, first person. What? GD hot. It's cool in here. Yep. Wait, we'll do this. Trent, I'm here to hang out. Welcome, Brandon. Yep. Like Babylon outside. GD, you're right. Well, cool in here. It's an oasis. Act 1 sound cues. Director's notes, what? But it's not a matter of the heart. Reckoning has almost no explicit stage directions from the author's essays and letters. We know Doolittle thought of the writer. An equal partner to this is a lot. What is Acton said? Oh. Oh, what? I clicked through all the things and it's I can't do anything. Trent, you have one cool message from Tobes. What was it? It's an oasis. I wonder how Ted's holding up. Harry, AC. Down there they all have it. Oh, I'm not controlling the mouse. Sure, here you go. I've never been to Texas. Oh, sure. They all have AC. Too cold almost. In July even. He's got a hotel. Yeah, hotel life. That's living. Maybe too much. I mean, what's to stop him really? Meet some tall thing at the hotel bar? Nah. Ted's a good man. Nah, I know. He wouldn't run around. You're right. How about a beer? No beer today. Hard Times whiskey. That's all you got? It's good whiskey. Local. Yeah. You take deliveries from them? Sure. It's so weird. It's like you turn around and it's like pitch black. Is it like a stage play? It's called The Living Script. Given the lack of stage directions and our own interest as a company in foregrounding the physicality of theater, we made the bold decision to borrow the stage directions from his rarely performed pantomime A Barfly and fold them into the action of A Reckoning. We've almost thought of these two pieces as related, so it's been a very natural gesture to perform them simultaneously and on the same stage. James B. Carrington. Oh, Barfly sits alone at a table with two glasses, one empty. Barfly examines empty glass, examines full glass, looks at ashtray, gently blows with pursed lips. Ash configuration. Cough, swipe nose with sleeve. A length inspect sleeve. Remember something trivial about the prior evening. Looks up suddenly. The cinder block Looks left, right, skims newspaper. Article about cross-country travel by hot air balloon. Visualizes hot air balloon launch. Forgets. How's it going? Hi, everyone. A couple new people popped in. What's up, Dadzuki? What's up, Escooly? How's it going? It's going pretty good. We're on a strange part of the game. It's like slowly zooming in. I don't know where to look. But not about the heart of the matter. Obscure playwright Lem Doolittle seems to have made a project of this distinction in his play A Reckoning. Originally written shortly before his mysterious disappearance, several decades ago, and published posthumously. The play is a favorite among companies wishing to show their knowledge of local cultural history. How unexpected then to encounter a production that treats the script so irreverently. The student company has gone so far as to change the title of the play and even add a new character. A silent, uncredited actor who pantomimes drunkenness with all the grace of a dog, trying to escape from under a duvet. Still, the staging of the entertainment stays true to the heart of Doolittle's work. Perhaps that's all these students owe him. Lily Thurston, Adair County News. I guess I just have to watch these ones talk now? The bricks, yeah. Oh, whoa. It's dark now. One of them? The boys from Hard Times? What? I heard they're strange. They work hard. They make good whiskey. Who are we to judge? Sure, who are we? No one of consequence. What's all this? Bread for? Sandwiches? Rain's Law? Ha. The old ones went bad while you were on vacation? You having a good time? You have a good time while the sandwiches rotted? Oh, you know me. Couldn't shut it off. 7 days on a beach, and all I could think was about work. About was work. You know, the new kitchen. Maybe hire a hostess, you know? A hostess? At the lower depths? Ha, crazy. Nah. It's not so crazy. I was in a bar down there in New Orleans. They had a hostess, some dive. The seats, you know, and I don't know, points out the specials. Could have specials every night in here. Drink specials. You make cocktails? Nah. Food specials. Monday night chicken. I don't know, grilled chicken. Caesar salad. Class it up, you know? Bess would have liked it. Here's to Bess. Yeah. Let me grab a here's to Bess. Good Christian woman. Good Christian woman. How about that sot in the corner? Not bothering anybody. Been here long? As soon as I opened. Got started a bit earlier, I suspect. On a bender, huh? Sleeping in a ditch or something? You don't think... maybe Ted? Nah. Ted's a good man. Honest. Well liked. He's liked, but... he's well liked. Sales is a good fit. Selling hammers. Can you believe it? Is there anything else I can do? Oh, I missed this. A roadside tavern in Kentucky, the tavern called the Lower Depths. His clientele is working class. It's open Monday through late night. The floor is linoleum tile. The Lower Depths is rarely busy, but it's never empty. Lighting 400-watt 6-inch Fresnels. Lights mounted on battens. I don't know where else to look. Wait, what happened? What's up, Sarah? What to do all day? Tobe says request. Oh. Tobes, of course. I don't know if Tobes is still here, but yeah. No, I'd love to. Trying to look. I'm looking. Sorry, I don't... I can't, like, control this part of the game. It's just, like, everything's just, like, typing. Sorry about that. This is a weird part of the game. I can't, like, click on anything. So I've just been reading what they say. Is this just like a whole stage play? Do I have to read the whole stage play? I mean, I guess there's not much else I can do. It's angled for general illumination. Lights are soft, low intensity. 2 downstage. Half eclipse glow on wall behind bar. Cheap drinks, conservation, and the entertainment. Sure. What's tonight? Oh, tonight it's... Look at the banner. What banner? I always get Bumble ads whenever I join your stream. I appreciate the help with trying to help me find true love, but it's probably going to take more than that. Sorry, Andy. I don't control the ads. Sorry. I'm streaming. I'm streaming. Origami, what banner? I already looked at that one. I guess I'll just keep watching. I need some music, get my mind off Ted. Something romantic, you know? A love song from when the world was young. What time? Around 8, maybe. Well, set 'em up slow, or I'll sleep right through it. Oh. 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 Put it back on that weird dinosaur show, will you? Nah, those history programs don't make any sense. I prefer the nature programs. They think they can just say anything on TV. Oh, sorry. A damn word in the Bible about dinosaurs on the ark. Been a long time since Sunday school for me. Do you go to church though? Not since Bess. It was her church, really. Good Christian woman. Good Christian woman. Well, I'm curious to see where they're going with it. They've got you now. I just think they're gonna run out of rope before long. Dinosaurs on the ark. I prefer the nature programs. Yeah. So your vacation was good? Is this looping? 7 days poolside? I don't think it's looping. I thought you said it was a beach. Oh, sure. No, it was a pool. Was it a pool? Or a beach? Maybe. I don't remember. Weird. You think I'm... Oh. Set designer's notes. Doolittle must have been an odd bird. Many playwrights, a Tennessee Williams or a Eugene O'Neill, spend as much energy on precise descriptions of the play's set as they do on any of the dialogue. So my job is finding ways to be creative within constraint. But Doolittle only described settings poetically. To be honest, I think he'd have preferred there wasn't a set at all. Well, here I am building one anyway. Serves him right for disappearing. All those years ago, the enigmatic wino. I don't mind a drunk, but I hate riddles. Lula Chamberlain. Okay. Oh, Wakefield Stuns and Entertainment. The premiere at Buffalo Street Student Theater was a curiosity. 2 obscure plays by a local artist were simultaneously presented for the pleasure of a handful of baffled patrons. The result? An absorbing, if unfocused, drama about the ills of debt and dishonesty. Certainly the highlight is Sarah Wakefield's performance as Pearl Slade, the young woman who tries to rid herself of her parents' debts. She is a revelation. Sadly, her verve and imagination do little to salvage the tepid pantomime of the barfly, a character who perhaps could have done with a few lines after all. Levi Tolbert, Kentucky Post. That's me. I'm Barfly. Trent, get in the chat. It's interesting. Then go retire your lovely self for R&R. But I want to see how this ends. Oh, there's a new person. Damn, this game though. What it's giving. Ooh. Stretch. Seems like such a Trent game. Are you enjoying it? I am. I'm confused about this part of it, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm supposed to. Oh, I can zoom in. Act 2 sound cues. I think I might stop there. um, Wait, I'm curious. I don't want to like spoil it for myself, but I'm just curious how many acts this part is. Excuse me. Um, I'm gonna pop out of that part. Can I? Oh, you can just jump ahead. No, I'm not. I don't want to do that, but I might skip over this because it is like a full play. I was not mentally prepared to just play a read a full play. Um, so I'll stop there, and there's like 2 or 3 more acts. So I think I will end the stream there. We'll probably start in Act 3 next time. Is the dryer sound of the game? No, that's in real life. Yeah, that part bored me when I played. That's very valid. Oh, okay. Kind of want Trent to go retire for the night, but also enjoying this so much. Yeah. Next time maybe I'll I don't want to like play this like off stream, but I might just like see if anything happens. um but I'm pretty sure next time we'll probably do Act 3. Yeah. That'll do it there. I think next time I play this will be, I think, it won't be next week. Next week I'll probably go back to Stardew, just do some classic Stardew. But I think Friday will be a sculpting stream. I bought some clay a little while ago, and I think it'd be cool to make some little guys or something, or build some little things out of clay. So I think that's what I'll be doing next time. Because I don't really have anything I want to paint at the moment. But so Friday I'll be here and I'll be sculpting some little things with my hands. It'll be cool. Did he say gulping stream? No. But yeah, so I'll be back on Friday, probably about the same time, about 6, like 5 or 6 PST. Maybe I'll try and start a little earlier. But yeah, so I will be back on Friday, and I hope you all have a great night and a great rest of the week, and I'll be back Friday. Frogman. Dang it. Oh, Frogman just popped in at the end. Sorry, Frogman. Excited for the sculpting. Bye, Trent. Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Bye. Bye, Pit Chance. Bye, PTV. Bye, Frogman. Oh, wait, Frogman with a frog fact right before the end. After a female frog becomes mature, she can lay from 2 to more than 50,000 eggs at once, depending on the species. Whoa. Thank you, Frogman, for the frog fact. All right. All right. Good night, everyone. See you later.